it's still very tight with all the other teams getting results as well. Charlton would have had a little bit of heart attack today when they look at the results. But we're certainly in there, and we've even draped probably a couple more teams slightly nearer to us as well. So it puts more than just 4 teams. It's probably about 6 or 7 teams now in the mire at the bottom there. But proud of the boys. They played to the game plan with lots of commitment and courage, and that's what we've got to do, and that's what we did.
So that's about Ishmael Miller. He doesn't look fully fit. He looks like he was just testing out the hamstring on a few occasions, but he scores the 2 goals and wins you the game.
Well, he's got a booming shot with both feet, and the first goal was a booming right foot volley and hit the back of the net unbelievably, and then the second one was just a bit of class where he come inside Leuven's or wherever it was and bent it in the top corner with his left foot. So two worthy goals, and probably was worthy of a man of the match award, which he got. But I also thought that Ruben Palazuelos had a fantastic debut. It was one of the best debuts I've ever seen. It was like a quiet, clever, honest, competitive. I don't know how to say all that in Spanish, so I'm telling you so you can go and tell him, because I know your Spanish ain't too bad.
I'll pass on that one. Just going back to Ishmael, how fit is he, Gary, and how much of a gamble was it to play him, and how are you managing to get him through games?
Well, it was a gamble, and you have to manage these things, and we knew that Kiefer would be out, our sort of another present striker, if you like. And so, Ishmael's not going to be able to run around for 90 minutes, and he's not fit enough to do that, because he keeps getting these little problems. But you need him out there for that 1 or 2 opportunities that he gets. I mean, how many goals is that now? He's got 7 or something?
7 in 13.
7 in 13, and you need somebody to do that. And if we manage to stay up, it will be because we found a striker that could score, every other game. And that was going to be really important to us, because people were all asking me we needed to find a striker that could get that sort of ratio. And now that's brought a lot of other lads into the, or up to the fore, if you like, because, they're all assisting now. That we know how he plays, we know he's not going to keep running, sort of thing, but when he does run, he's a mover, and he showed that with both goals.
Palazuelos was excellent in midfield in his debut. You signed him from FC Honka. I've got to admit, I'd never heard of them. Where do you uncover these players from, Gary?
Well, we got a worldwide scouting system of one, and my brother. I knew of Palazuelos anyway when he was at Hearts, and I always thought he was a very good footballer. I said to you, he's a good passer. He doesn't panic. He just looks the part, and we've been waiting to get him in, and he certainly, as I say, it was a fantastic debut. And my brother went to, we watched him in a couple of games. We was recommended that he might be available, and which it was whoever Championship club wanted to take a bit of a chance on him, and we took a chance like we do, Gary's gamble, and today it came off. We'll have to wait and see how it goes, but he looks a quality player.
So as you said, you've won today, a lot of your rivals have won. Is it about looking at what you do though, and looking at your points tally, and I imagine you've got in your mind what you may need to be safe at the end of the season?
Well, it came down over the last couple of weeks, because it looked like you probably didn't need 50. I mean, 54 got relegated last year, but 50 they normally say. Then we felt that it wouldn't take 50, and I still don't think it will, but I think you're going to need to get probably around about the same number of points to gain. So probably 46 points, maybe 47, 48, that sort of figure. So, but it depends on what the other teams do. That's why you have to worry about yourself. You have to put a run of form together. It's not just about winning the odd game here and there. It's about putting a winning formula together over a period of time, and I'm pleased to say we've got that going.
5 games unbeaten now. You look to extend that on Tuesday night. It wasn't just Ishmael that went off today. James Hayter went off injured as well. What are the chances of those two being able to play Tuesday?
Well, I think Hayes didn't really want to come off, although he was still limping. So yeah, there's every chance of those two if we look after them and bathe them and give them the old, bring the masseurs in and bring the pretty ones in and make them feel a bit better. And then hopefully we can we will get them back. If not, then we know that we've got Joe Rawls and Kiefer Moore back available again. So we'll have to wait and see. We're in tomorrow. We're all in tomorrow, and you know, we're just happy that we got a good enough squad that we got some lads that we can rely on if we lose anyone.
Thanks, Gary. Enjoy your massage.
Yeah, could you just tell Jeff that Elton did make contact with me and say to me, well done for the result today.
There we go. Elton John praising Yeovil Town for their victory this afternoon.